6L21, real high energy session. Love it, guys. And some really good blocks as well. Nice. Let's just have a little look. So tough build from 21 to 6 because you got Yora and Nadia moving away from each other, but hopefully staring at each other, controlling the distance of your center points as you move away from each other. So that you can then get a consistent move through, which you do. That's a beautiful picture right there. Very nice L build, good choice. I think, yeah, for Nadia, just the rotate out and back is going to be quicker than translating out to the tail. Be interesting to hear what you think about that, because I know that the other L is your standard, but I think this is a good choice for this dive, keeping it on rotation heavy rather than translation. We had some real nice finishes. I love this distance here. Nadia and Yora, look at this, how tight your center points are, making the donut target. Given Matthew and Otto a real good finish. 21s, just have a quick look at them. So the shape is important, like it. And I'm just going to clarify something. Straight two-way, Otto and Matthew, not quite 90, just a little bit open, which is perfect. Great target into here, so just a Nadia and Yora popping out the center, early head switch. Otto and Matthew, that little rotation with your piece partner to be able to see each other now, and then just keep the rotation going to the finish. Perfect. The only issue on this dive is when we go a little too far on the sixes, and I think that's just because you guys are having such a good time. You just kind of end up overdoing the move on the six, like Nadia here on this one. Actually, it looks a little bit from both Nadia and Otto. So Nadia, it looks like you may be trying to go forward, but Otto is coming around you slightly. Remember, Otto, your center point needs to stay there. Yeah, and then Nadia, your center point needs to move through the center. And if we have a look at what happens here, Nadia's center point's trying to go through Otto, but you're moving around her at the start of the block. So just keep staring at Matthew and keep the two of you on that line. Because if you don't do that, if you start rotating straight away, what will happen is when you get to your picture, which is, well, get there very early, there's nowhere for you to go, but now you're going to be heading in this direction. See that? Because in your mind, that's where the target is. But if you stay lined up with Matthew, you should be finishing over here. And that's why the catch doesn't happen on that six. Let's look at this one. So Otto and Matthew's center point. Be careful, Otto. It looks like you are rotating around, and it could be that you need Nadia to go a little straighter at the start of the block. Actually, no, she's doing a good job. She's doing a really nice job there. She's trying to move forward, but just make sure that grip comes down the line and that you don't move around. Like this is a pretty nice one, actually. So you can see those. Let's put that over your center point. This moves a little bit, and that's, yeah. That's why you're going to that slightly different angle. Let's put one on Matthew's center point. See, Matthews stays on the line. So that's why you guys are having a little issue on some of those catches. Check again here. Much better. And it's a better catch. Great L's, as I said. Nice. See, I know you can't go this way until Otto, until Nadia has crossed the line. All you can be doing is holding your ground like this. This is a really good example of how to do your move. You're holding your ground, looking towards Matthew. You're bringing Nadia through. Your center point stays still, and then now you pop through to the catch. And the other ones, I think you're just very keen. You start moving around Nadia, which forces you to then finish on a different angle, because as you move around, your sight picture is now that way, whereas this is the line. It's just rotation, translate. There we go. Beauty.